Good morning, Trump's family. Welcome back to my channel. Have a good day, everyone, and God bless you. Alright, let's get right into the news here because there's quite to cover on this Monday. And I know if you have not been on Twitter lately, Twitter has actually become fun. It's been fun to watch Elon Musk engage against the journalists, these bad faith actors in journalism and corporate journalism. And of course, Democrat Party in itself. People like Adam Schiff, Alexandria, Castillo, Cortez, and many others. Elon has no problem. Absolutely. Throwing barbs at these people and actually engaging with them and calling them out for their stupidity, or their hypocrisy, or whatever it might be. Elon does not hold back in. It's been amazing to see this take place on such a scale, as it is on Twitter right now. This is something that would never have happened with Twitter's past leadership. They would have never engaged these individuals, these people, for the Democrat Party because they were working for the Democrat Party. And when you work for the Democratic Party, you don't go against the Democrat Party. Well, Elon came after Adam Schiff yesterday and absolutely mocked him and humiliated him in front of thousands of people over on Twitter. It was quite hilarious, quite amazing. And we'll dive into that tweet in just a moment. This happened over on Twitter, it was last night. And it was Adam Schiff coming over here. And of course spewing more lies like Adam Schiff likes to do. He said Elon Musk calls himself a free speech absolutist to justify turning a blind eye to the hatred or bigotry of Twitter. But when journalists report unfavorable news that you're banned without warning, the devotion to free speech is apparent, not absolute. But the hypocrisy as well. Adam Schiff is a liar. So that is obviously a point because that's all he ever does. He spews lies, just like the reporters do. And the reason they were suspended wasn't that for what they were talking about today was that they were negatively reporting on Elon. That's not what it was. It was because they were engaged and doxing Elon Musk. That's why they were suspended. And that is why the rules are being applied evenly across the field now, and they cannot stand it. I say yes. I don't want these people back on. They're not good people at all. They have engaged in an attempted coup against the President of the United States, President Trump. They fueled and cheered when conservatives were being kicked off of social media. They encouraged it. They were actively working as the hall monitors of social media in order to get people kicked and banned. And so now that the foot of the shoe is on the other foot, yes. I don't want them to come back. They are evil individuals. However, here's what Elon Musk had to say to Mr. Adam Schiff. He says, "Thankfully, you will lose your chairmanship very soon. Your brain is too small." Oh yeah, that is the type of tweet you'd like to see, though. Like to see, yeah, he will be losing his chairmanship. He will be kicked off the Intelligence Committee. This dude is not a good dude. There could be many other Democrat individuals kicked off their committees as well and not allowed to return. Adam Schiff is a liar, serial liar. This dude is not a good dude. Elon Musk absolutely with the bomb. Thankfully, you'll lose your chairmanships very soon. Your brain is too small. Absolutely correct. Amazing. Love it. I love the new Twitter right now. Twitter 2.0 is fantastic. Loving see what's happening over there. And then some significant news, the lefty outrage. Finally we have fairness, equal justice, equal enforcement, whatever you want to call it. The left is finally being held to account for their actions. It's been years of them doing what they want when they want without any repercussions at all. And the only time there are repercussions, the response tends to be limited and only really happens when the left turns on itself. The now as Elon Musk takes over Twitter no longer is that the case. The left is held to the exact same standard that the right is, and that's exactly what Elon Musk promised now, isn't it? He said, "I'm going to hold both sides accountable for their actions, both extremes," and of course, what's the result? A whole group of lefty journalists being suspended off Twitter, which has the Twitter blue and non-mob crying foul play and hypocritically talking about free speech. Except of course, not only are they being complete hypocrites, but they're also totally wrong. Elon Musk just suspended a whole bunch of lefty journalists, and I'll tell you exactly what happened because guess what? The left is lying as they attempt to protect their friends. Alright folks. Take a look at this. Twitter suspends far-left reporters from CNN, New York Times, Washington Post, and other independent reporters related to doxing event that endangered Musk's child. We have this tweet from Raw Alerts. Breaking: here are the recent accounts that Elon Musk has banned so far from Twitter. Elon Jed Jack Sweeney, who ran Elon Jet Mastodon IGD News Aaron Ropar, Donnie O'Sullivan, Drew Harwell Matt Binder, Ryan Mack, Michael Lee, Keith Olbermann and join Mastodon, and the left is outraged. The only one that initially didn't make sense was Elon Musk banning Mastodon. If you guys aren't aware, Mastodon is like the AppHive, which is a leftist alternative to Twitter, kind of like Parler, and at first I was confused. I wasn't sure if Elon Musk was just banning his competitors, which could have possibly been an antitrust violation. And of course the left is drumming up massive conspiracy. Elon Musk is a fascist who's banned in corporate competition, but with a little bit of research, you could get straight to the facts. A note saying account suspended appeared Thursday on the app Join Mastodon profile, which had more than 100,000 followers as of Sunday and is listed on Mastodon's website as his Twitter account, though Twitter didn't explicitly state which rule the account broke. However, Mastodon earlier in the day tweeted a link to an account on its own platform tracking the location of Elon Musk's jet just a day after a similar account was banned on Twitter. So even Twitter competition Mastodon joined in on the Elon Musk doxing frenzy, and so it turns out that every single one, the left is screeching that Elon Musk is some sort of tyrant. But all of these lefties did the exact same thing, posting Elon Musk's real-time location by amplifying Elon Jet tweets after being explicitly warned that the public doxing real-time information on individuals' locations is against the TOS because it causes a serious security concern for public and private individuals. And so they all got banned. Rightfully, the left once again makes totally disingenuous arguments of Elon Musk's threatening free speech. Not only does their argument fall apart with basic common sense the moment there's actual real-life security concerns, people's lives and security being put in jeopardy, terms of service protecting individuals start to make sense. Not only that, but their second argument and the newest narrative is also falling apart. They're claiming that it's all public information. How could you possibly ban someone for posting public information? Well, as we're learning, not exactly Tim Pool tweets. I think he made a video on it as well. Jack Sweeney, the individual who started the Elon Jet Twitter account, was not posting public information. Sweeney was posting the private information of Elon Musk, and he knew it. You want had a PEA which seeks to protect the privacy of entities using private aircraft privacy ICAO address. A PIO, a non-FAA third-party data sources are able to capture ICAO aircraft addresses directly from ATSB out transmissions to address the privacy concerns with access to this data. The FAA has created the Privacy ICAO Address, the PEA program, which allows operators to use alternative ICAO aircraft addresses that aren't tied to an aircraft in the Civil Aviation Registry. Essentially, for my basic understanding here, Elon Musk had a privacy shield over his aircraft data. Jack Sweeney, who's a computer scientist, found a workaround to gain access to Elon Musk's private information and was posting it publicly. By the way, Elon Musk responded to Tim Pool's tweet writing, "Correct," and so the entire leftist narrative completely falls apart. What these leftovers were doing was totally unacceptable and unethical. Clearly, they don't like Elon Musk very much, and so they were knowingly posting his real-time location to hundreds of thousands, if not millions of followers across all of them, of course a good chunk of them being bots. We know that, but anyways, posting his real-time private location and information to millions of people, that is not okay. That's putting someone's life in danger, especially considering all they ever do non-stop all day long is fear-monger their audience about Elon Musk being this neo-fascist right-wing extremist billionaire. So they're creating this narrative of Elon Musk being an existential threat to humanity, then posting his real-time location to their audience. If that's not endangering someone's safety, then I don't know what is, and the idea that terms of service or rules prohibiting those kinds of actions are unjustified is just totally nonsensical. Yet the left, of course, once again manufactures false outrage. They will take any stance, make any point as long as it fits their narrative, but their narrative is totally bogus. Not only does Elon Musk's decision here make sense to protect himself, his family, and also just any public figure and private individual on the platform, including these left boids who are manufacturing this faux outrage. But the action that Elon Musk took is actually pretty neutral. All of these accounts and individuals who are banned were not permanently banned. They were merely banned for 7 days, a timeout, so to speak. Rebecca Mansour writes on Twitter, "Having been on the receiving end of Keith Olbermann tweet mobs more than once, I can't say I'm going to miss him, but I don't like seeing anyone get suspended. So I hope this isn't permanent." Elon Musk responds, "A 7-day suspension for doxing some time away from Twitter is good for the soul, a very neutral, fair response." And to be completely honest, some actual enforcement targeting the issue of doxing is something that I think most people can get behind. We've witnessed Antifa groups on Facebook and Twitter for years doxing the real-time location of right-wing public figures and even private citizens on a near-constant basis, and it has led in some cases to real-world violence or the threat of real-world violence. I mean, let's not forget that leftist activist groups posted the home addresses of SCOT U.S. judges after the draft leak, and someone was arrested for the attempted homicide of Brett Kavanaugh once again. Some more faux outrage from these absolutely deranged left-boids who seem to have no moral code whatsoever. If this was Jack Dorsey or Mark Zuckerberg implementing this kind of rule and banning right-wing accounts who were doing the same thing, they would support it wholeheartedly, but they have a complete inability to remain ideologically fair and consistent. I'm happy when I see leftist accounts get unbanned, because I believe in their right to free speech as well ideologically consistent, regardless of what side of the political spectrum you're on. But of course the left-boids, as long as they're getting what they want, as long as it benefits them, morals, ethics, ideology be damned, they throw it out the window in a millisecond, and this is yet again another example of exactly that. Thank you very much. WWG1WGA. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button to watch the next episode.